How do we discipline faulty dogs? Very common question that we get asked. So here I am going to explain it to you in very simple terms. At Cherry Dogs, 40 dogs per day, 95% are fully trained. They all came to us for their own issues, anxiety, aggression, biting, reactivity, whatever issue. When we fully train them, we then transfer them over to our core pack, where these are the peers that will train our untrained dogs who come to our boot camp service. There's about 5 dogs per day that come to our house that are here for biting, aggression, and anxiety. More times than not, they're here for some reactivity, aggression issues. And how do we discipline them? We implement fun, freedom, and food. You want to fucking not listen to my mark on the first protocol? I'm going to take away your fun, I'm going to take away your freedom, I'm going to take away your food. I'm also going to be using operant conditioning, negative and positive reinforcement. I'm going to be causing a craving attached towards my mark so they can anticipate a correction. The oxymoron of this is the more negative you are in a short amount of time, you're going to cause more of a craving towards your positive attributes, because this dog now desires what you've got rather than taking them for granted. So over the weeks and months of consistency and repetition through classical conditioning and operant conditioning, you're going to start to rewire the subconscious mind. Your dog's going to anticipate a correction due to the fact the dopamine hit attached towards your positive attributes are so fucking high. And this is where we also supplement with exercise. If we could not exercise our dogs for 2-3 hours per day, we would never reverse any behavioral issues. You do not care about any communication, any psychology techniques. You don't exercise your dog for an hour or 2 a day, you're never going to be reversing the behavioral issues, because the pent-up energy is always going to override the psychology techniques and the communication. This is a very basic principle of how we train our dogs. We are making ourselves as desirable as possible. When it comes to aggressive dogs and reactive dogs that are actually human aggression and dog aggression, there's some other methods and some other protocols that we have to take in order to be a bit more authoritative, a bit more black and white, and actually communicate instinctually how dogs communicate. But these are like kind of 10% of dogs, and the majority of you on this internet just simply need to make your loving energy more desirable by taking that away to cause a craving, raise the emotional charge, fire the alarm bell system. And this is what we go on about this page all the time. If you can get your mark to work 100% of the time, no recall training, no leash training, no tug training, you don't need any training, because if my mark works, your dog's going to listen to you 100% of the time.